guess we're on now, huh? No, nobody's here yet. But we're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. I think this is also live on Kick. What's up, guys? This is Shido takeover this time around. I'm just kind of playing around with some new things. Kind of wanted to just sesh it out, test it with you guys, and hang out. I got actually busted out some weed. Obviously, I got the rig here. Who's the one viewer? What's up? What's up? Oh, we got more than one viewer. I don't know why the fuck it's only showing. Okay, now we got 5 viewers. All right. What's up, Sir TJ88? What's happening, buddy? Let me fix up this little comment overlay here so everybody can see everybody. All right. I think you're going to go right there. What's up, Toon Skis? What's up, Colombian? Man, you guys are the OGs here. What up, Edwin? We got all our YouTube friends here. What's happening? What's happening, guys? I'm just kicking it on the second day of the year. Doing this one solo, just hanging out. I was going to talk about some of the grows that I plan to do this year, and kind of just, getting high with you guys. I really need to get high. I've been doing a lot of technical stuff with Nick and myself, and at work, and setting up eCam for like every one of my friends and family, introducing them to ChatGPT. Put my hand right in front of the camera. Friends and family are all just like needing to get caught up on the technical side of things, and it's a little draining. But it's good though, because I see everybody learning, and I think it's kind of like you're a chef and you've been cooking. You're cooking for everybody, and then finally everybody's enjoying the food, and and you're seeing their reaction from it. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. Yeah, I know. Colombia. Okay, I'm gonna get your name right. Colombiano in the six. Colombiano, because I know you're Latino, right? So Colombiano in the six. There we go. Yeah, it kind of, I never really was an IT guy, honestly. Just because I always had a question. Something would always come up when I'm learning an app or a program, or just any sort of new computer system, and I would always have a question that nobody could fucking answer. It just pissed me off, and every single time I would run into that, no matter what. And even when I would take lessons, or not lessons, but you'd be in school and you get classes, quote unquote computer classes, and you get help from others as well. And there's always something that you're running into that nobody else has ever runs into before. Now, Nick always runs into these issues. I don't know why, but he is just like me, where he's running into weird issues. And most of the time, it's because we are just not aware of a button that we've pushed, or there's an action that we did that we were not aware of, and that seems to that seems to be the solution every single time. By the way, I got Stumptown in the cup right now. This is the Stumptown cold brew. I get this from my local grocery store. Actually, only the Albertsons near me carries this. No other grocery store seems to carry. I think there's a Ralph's quite a bit of ways from me, and they carry They carry it as well. But this stuff is the best. Like, there's no other cold brew. Like, don't even fuck with anything else. Once you've had this stuff, um, it gets you there. You know, our quote there is we're just trying to get there. Okay. Man, you guys I got the solid 5 viewers. So should I, let's go get the weed real quick. Let's bring over the weed, and I got some new sound bites to test for you guys. How's this one?
I'll be right back. Don't you go dying on me.
All right, we're gonna get there. This is that episode where we're gonna get there, right? Because I know we want to talk about grows and stuff, but I got some. Oh, I got the bacon actually. All right, so you guys ready to get high? This is a flour mill. This is probably the best grinder that I've ever used. It doesn't have teeth. I've used this for years, so it's got a little gunked up. It needs a cleaning, but there is no teeth, and it just mills the material, and kind of saves your trichomes a little bit. Okay, so we got, boom, we're ready to rock. We're gonna fill this bowl. Got a leisure slide here with that. It's got the built-in screen. Kind of see through it a little bit. But man, check out that line work. Like what the fuck? That's fucking clean as shit. Yeah. Okay, so am I keeping up with these comments and shit? Yeah. Okay. We can post comments to YouTube and Twitch, but not Kick. Okay, cool. All right, so we got some Goku right here that's untrimmed. Let's see. Actually, let's get the trim stuff out. Let's show you guys what that looks like. I'm not tripping too much about viewers and stuff right now at this point. We're just trying to test out the feed and make sure everything works. Kind of go through the scenes I have. Let's see. Does it pick it up? No, it doesn't want to, huh? There we go. So that's a nug we're going to be smoking today. It only takes me a couple rips to smoke it, so. And when I smoke, guys, I like to use the torch. I'm a little different. Everything I do is a little contradicting a lot of what other people do. I like to get my hit burnt as quick as possible. And there's my torch over there.
I'll be right back. Don't you go dying on me.
All right, cool. So here we go, guys. Cheers. Hell yeah, that was so smooth. That is thanks to this Ben Wilson. Yeah, this Ben Wilson is just. There's actually a backstory behind this bong actually. So let me real quick, guys. Let me just make sure the feed is going well. And there we go. Okay, good. Because sometimes they like to take me down because I'm smoking weed, and then I don't know. Okay, so this used to be a bubbler. There we go. This part of it. So this is a leisure slide and dry catch, or it's not a dry catcher, but it's an ash catcher, a wet ash, a non-percolating ash catcher. So the only original piece to this is this chamber. So this perk, the 6-arm perk, I believe it's 6. No, this is 7. Nope, 6. Yeah, so you can see right there, 6 arms. So this 6-arm perk was just a clear chamber, and then there was a mouthpiece. And then a basically like a Toro deal. Actually, no, the mouthpiece was here, and then coming up, and then the slide was actually from the top here. So I forget how it was, but it was a bubbler. And so for I think it was my birthday or something, I had him kind of get creative with it and make something with color on it, to give it a little bit more color. So he chopped off the mouthpiece and he chopped off the bowl, and then he kind of did some weird color kind of thing going on here with this little window deal and a black joint, which is pretty cool. And then his signature triple donut. There you go. Ben is the guy for triple donuts. So I know maybe there's one or two other artists that claim that as their signature as well, but Ben Wilson is the triple donut guy. So and then obviously the wig wag and the mouthpiece there. Everything is also Illuminati, so it's UV reactive. The top section anyway, and down here in this section. And then he added some fuming, which kind of looks like the water's dirty a little, but that's actually gold fuming and whatnot. The water might be a little murky from a couple hits, but yeah. Cheers. I think we got another rip to do, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and grind up some. Well, actually, did I empty the? Gotta empty this guy. So I have a couple strains. I mean, I gotta stop saying strains because technically strains is not the correct word. But I got a couple cultivars that I need help choosing which one I'm going to flower next. Because I gotta cut clones this weekend, and let's go ahead. So I'm super ADD right now. I'll talk about that another time. But I wanted you guys to help me out with picking the next run, because people think I have a big grow or some shit, but it's pretty small. My trays are 3x3, but I actually have them in a 5x5 area to kind of let, because you don't need a full 5x5 tray for a 5x5 tent, if you're pretty consistent on where you put your plants, right? And you know what size the plants are going in and whatnot all the time. You got a new bong for Christmas. J Bra token. Hey, hell yeah. It's always exciting getting a new fucking piece, no matter what it is. For dabbing, smoking, or even a dry piece is exciting. Man, speaking of that, I got a travel dab thing that I got to show you guys too. I got from an event that is actually treating me fairly well, and the retail price on it was like 50 or $60. So it's definitely something I would recommend, because now I'm seeing it's the brand Luca, Lookah, Luca. They've been putting out some cool like portable smoke gear for dabbing. What kind of bong, by the way, did you get for Christmas, J bro? I always like to people always have new percolator names that I've never heard. And there's always a new crazy perk that people are claiming that is the new thing or something. And usually, or is it just one of a beaker or a standard design? Beaker with a perk. Sick. That's actually my favorite design. A beaker, a solid beaker and a perk and like a removable down stem is probably the most reliable, easy to clean piece there is, period. It's green. Cool. Cool. If I had a way for you to shoot a picture of it, it would have been cool to post it up here and see for everyone else to see it. But all right, we're gonna load this up again. I can't really see it, but you can tell. So this nug was actually, I laugh because I call it closet curing, where you like drop the nug in the corner of the closet while you're drying stuff. And I don't know, like sometimes you see it and you notice it, and then you're just like, I'll get to whatever. It's gonna be fucked up now. Whatever. I'll smoke it for myself one day. Blah blah blah. Because it's like way in the corner of the closet that you have to, like, you're not trying to bend over like that. So this was one of those, and when they cure, for some reason they don't cure bone dry. Yeah, it's Will's. What's up, buddy? Happy Thursday night. Beaker removable downstem was my go-to and what I have. Yep. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh no, you got the camera's pointed the other way, but I have a glass case. You might have seen in other videos, but I got a couple beakers in there. After this bong hit, I'll bring my favorite beaker in my collection over. Do you guys know Cap and Crunk? Like, I don't know if people know glass artists anymore. Because like a lot of the glass artists have fallen off. They're like wrestlers. But anyways, let's take this hit. I think we're ready to rock. Are you guys ready? I have this one. Wait, what is this sound? Okay. Well, that one and this one.
Serenity now!
Okay. Well, that was a fucking funny ass surprise. I know I downloaded a bunch, and I vaguely remembered downloading that one. All right. Let's do it, guys. Here we go. Oh yeah. So the thing is, I know you guys are here for the coughs, and that just doesn't really happen with me. So yeah, we snapped it. There's a little cough there. Usually it takes a minute. uh, Rumpelstiltskin. Is that? Are you referring to rump wax, or is that a glass blower? I gotta use that one more often. Yeah. I got you guys see me pushing the buttons over here in the soundboard. I gotta get the buttons. They're kind of a pain to arrange because you can't just like drag and drop the location. So yeah, it's like you gotta delete and then re-upload it into it. And I mean, once you do it once and you never have to do it again. But you know, that's where a little bit of Nick is in me, where I'm just like a little too antsy sometimes and a little too in a rush. What's up, Andre 42001? The coughs are cool, but the sesh is what makes it. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, I like it. Dank bacon, thank you, sir. That's so. If you guys know I'm on the carnivore thing, I'm gotta get back into it because I went off of it during the holidays. So um I gained like 5 pounds. I mean, I wouldn't say solid 5 pounds, but yeah, nothing beats 420 Nick's cough. Nope, nothing does. Like, you know what's funny, Nick? Back when me and Nick used to go to a lot of events, the event would be so big, there'd be a lot of shit going on. Me and Nick had our own YouTube channels individually, so we did our own thing. Eventually, we split up because a lot of times everybody circled around Nick because he was like the celebrity at a lot of these events. So like, um, they would swarm him, and then I'd be like, "Fuck all those people," and I just walk away because nobody really knew me. I was always behind the scenes until I started jumping into his videos, and then people started knowing me. But when he coughed, that's like the bat signal for Nick 420. Everybody in the event knew where. That's like I knew where Nick was because I just would listen a little while, and I could hear his cough. And I knew he was over there. Um, and so I never really lost him, even at outdoor events. um, but yeah, it was it's that was the what is it? Not the bat. It's like the bat signal, but not visual, but audio. And then let's see, Colombiano. I just Googled. Never mind. He's extracts with Rump's collection. Okay, okay. Um, yeah, Rump Wax. I don't know if you guys remember that guy back in the day. It was kind of a character. I think he's still sort of a character if he's still relevant, but I don't actually think. I think he kind of fell off the map and he's not really around anymore. Um, yeah. Damn, that second hit got me. Yeah, I cleared that bitch. We got probably one more snap in here, and if I do a dab after all of this, then I don't know. I don't know how charismatic. I was already not that charismatic. I think that those two hits got me a little bit more talkative. Kind of like Nick says, he needs some dabs to get a little bit talkative and loosey goosey. Um, but yeah, if I do a dab after all of these, I think that one's gonna like send me over the edge. But so I'm really excited to get my new webcam. Yeah, we'll definitely dab as the grand finale. That's for sure. For sure. I got a Sony ZV-1F. So it's like literally their cheapest camera that they've made. I wouldn't say strictly for webcam, but mostly for content creators. I guess that's a webcam. But it sucks because you plug it in USB and you only get 720p. So it's like, what the fuck? That's not a webcam. Um, so I'm waiting for a HDMI cable right now to, and then it gives me 4K. So that's always good. All right, what are we doing next? What are we doing next? What? Oh, yeah, let me. I wish I could list the strains that I'm gonna grow. Um, cultivars. Remember, I just told you guys not to say strains. Cultivars. So I do have the tried and true, right? M1OG. I just have a lot of M1OG coming up. I have like a grow and a half if you guys follow my Instagram page. So there's quite a bit of M1OG. I might actually have some to extract this time around, but we'll see. Obviously the flower moves quite quickly, and a lot more flower moves with the OG than does any other cultivar. So yeah, so I never really get to extract it. So um, you still got banana OG. So I didn't have a good experience with banana OG, right? I did get banana OG from Oregon Kid. Um, I don't have anything bad to say about the dude. I just the plant was like a not stable genetic. And there was other people like I, I feel like I didn't get like the pheno. I feel or the clone. I feel like I got a seed. And he also gave me a lot of seeds. So um yeah, I feel like I got one a variation because it didn't scream like that green banana that I'm looking for. And it was a little bit lighter on the like banana candy, like banana runts, like candy-ish banana. So yeah, yeah. I got rid of it. I didn't get rid of it, but I just didn't clone it after a while. Because yeah, it just grew really weird. It did a lot of weird growth things like mutations and stuff like that. And then it was a mediocre yielder. So it just wasn't, the honey banana. I constantly see people running that cut, and that one is actually pretty impressive. That one is probably the closest thing to a like green banana that I can think of right now. Um, there was a banana OG. I think that was banana OG in Long Beach was a little bit different, but yeah, I think everybody just named of a bunch of things banana OG. Like if you had a OG that fucking hermed, that's banana OG, right? But no, the banana terp is there. There's a candy banana terp, and then there's a like straight up green banana terp. And this green banana terp just it's trippy when you smell it. Like you don't if you closed your eyes, there's no fucking way you would have thought that was weed. And so that's kind of cool. I think we lost, or no, I lost the opportunity to get something like that. I have a bunch of seeds that can potentially do that, but um, no. And I know the guys that did honey banana, they actually crossed honey banana with or banana OG with something else to make it more banana. So yeah, so that just already tells me the banana OG that these guys got in the first place needed work, right? Um so they did more things to it and got honey banana. So I think Yeah, it definitely was more. Everybody was just getting seed versions, I think, and so it was the consistency wasn't very good. What are your thoughts with Tropicana cuts? Generally speaking, Tropicana cuts. Like the only, I mean, I guess I really only have one opinion because I've only ran one cut, and I that's from a buddy of mine who collects genetics, and I believe he got that one from Green Door. No, that's a hydro store, I think. Green Dragon, in Hollywood. So it was one of the more premium ones. Like so, like they sell cuts for $150, and then all the way down to $20. So this one was one of their $150 ones. So I have a feeling they popped a bunch of seeds and whatever inferior cuts they sold. Um, yeah, because I don't. They probably. I don't know. I've grown some. That was the lowest yielding next to garlic juice that I had, and I had two garlic. I guess two garlic juice phenos that a friend gave me or wanted to give me. I had one of them, and it was like the slowest growing plant I've ever had in my life. So I was like, no, and it was just slightly GMO. And that's so I was just no, I can't. I'm not. I can't run it. So I can't run it any further. Just too expensive. Um. So banana runs is another great cross too, from my experience. Yeah. Yeah. I am not familiar with any of the runt stuff. Um. The runt stuff is like right when I was getting knee deep into extraction. So um I wasn't really keeping up too much with what was happening because once I got my strains, like or fuck, once I got my cultivars, you guys are gonna catch. You guys got to catch Nick saying that too in his streams. We gotta be modern people, and we gotta stop saying indica and sativa. And and yeah, just not worth the effort for low yield, especially like I use it as medicine, so I need a certain amount. And you know, and the rest of it is for my family. So if it doesn't even hit that certain amount, then it's not worth it. And that's not even that much. Just for me, it's not that much. So, um, so yeah. Oh, we got 16 of you guys watching. That's insane. That's pretty funny. Um, I'm like I'm boring myself talking about this stuff, but when you guys go on a carnivore diet, you can eat as much bacon as you fucking want. It's amazing. That's one of the better parts of. So I've got M1 OG. What should I flower next? I have M1 OG. I have Kryptonite. Obviously, Kryptonite is the first strain I've ever got. But- oh, God damn it! The first cultivar I ever got as a clone. Holy shit! Now I need to like check myself. Um, so it was my first YouTube friend before Nick. This was an older guy. He was probably about I don't know early 60s from Apple Valley. OC Grower is what he was called on YouTube. His page is probably not there anymore. Um, but yeah, he was out in Apple Valley, and he kind of was retiring growing. So we made really good friends. He loved that I had a passion for growing and that I was collecting or looking for genetics because I was going to dispensaries all over Long Beach and Southern California, um, Long Beach and South Bay. There you go. Be more specific. and that's, so all I seen was OGs, and um I told him, yeah, I'm looking for to start my own, staple, and I need some, I'd like something fire that I'd like to keep, and maybe, people can kind of know me as a grower through this strain, whatever it is, because I'll be good at growing this. And he said, "Cool." He's like, the only thing that the only plant that I really um care about is this one plant, and I would love that. I'm gonna retire, and I would love to give the plant to you, and hopefully from there on, if I do join or get back into growing as a senior citizen, I can ask you for the cut again, and I can have it essentially. And I was like, yeah, of course. So that's Kryptonite. And so Kryptonite is a Cinderella 99 crossed with G13, crossed with the Perps, DA, Perps. And so that was like, it was just a purple Kush from NorCal. And then, so yeah, those three basically make up Kryptonite. And don't ask me how three of them are in there. Obviously, it's two crossed together, and then they cross that with that other with the third one. I don't know what order it was or anything, but it is a Santa Rosa native. That's where it was bred in Santa Rosa, I believe, from what he told me. So, that was the first. I really wanted a purple, so that was the first purple strain that I got. I was at the time I was also running Purple Kush, which turned out to be a something called Purple Elephant. It's 9:15 over here. I better calm down on that coffee. But at a certain point, coffee actually helps me sleep. Nick knows all about that. But yeah, the Kryptonite we used to wash it. That was the strain we learned how to wash with, me and Nick, and um that was fun. The water is purple. This was like 2000. Man, we were washing after we were washing after we learned to open blast. And I think we are even doing closed loop at the time already, because we wanted people to wash our shit, and either no one would do it or people would charge us a stupid amount. So we're like, fuck you guys, we'll do it ourselves. And that's pretty much what me and Nick have, like how we've like led our career in cannabis, if you want to say it that way. uh yeah, if um which is probably it's a very exhausting way to do things. So to just kind of muscle through things. So um but we had a lot to prove. That just put it that way. We had a lot to prove. Nick had people and I had people both that didn't believe in, anything we did. So we had to prove them wrong apparently, right? So and guess what we did? So yeah, this was in like 2013, 2014. Yeah. Yeah. Um maybe 15. No, because that was, oh, it might have been 15 because we did Chalice in 2015. So we definitely definitely were doing the 2013, 2014. Yeah. Yeah, you had to make me put the fucking. It's crazy because we went to every single Chalice except the first one, and we competed in the second one, and that was 2015. I keep thinking it was like 16 or 17. I don't know, for some weird reason. Um, it just seems so didn't seem that long ago for some reason. Connie Farms, yeah, it was 2014. Yep. I think yeah, we were 2013, 2014, I believe. Because it was Underground Alchemy before that. And that was me and G. And G was also on the channel, on Nick's channel as well. We were doing that thing for a while. Um yeah, 2013 was when I think we all three of us met. So yeah. Damn. 2012. Fucking shit. What year is it? I was like, man, not. I can't. A lot of shit fucking happened. Yeah, that's when we won Chalice. I got the trophy in my closet. Yeah. Um, for M1OG. The shitty part about Kryptonite is that we, we only had a certain amount of everything for to enter. And so, fucking water hash, you have to put so much. And I think it was going to be a rosin too. And then yeah, and then they just the people, I think, tumbled it instead. The people that we gave it to turn it to rosin, and they tumbled it and then rosined it and it came out black. And so, yeah, everybody was like, "Oh, there was this black rosin, but it was delicious." And we're like, "Yeah, that's us." We didn't make it though. We grew it. We should have fucking just entered the flower. I'm not gonna name the company that ran it, but yeah, fuckers. Um, so that's the shitty part, and then those are the kind of things that make me and Nick go like, okay, well, if they're fucking up, and we're trying our best to not fuck up, and we are not fucking up, um, on our BHO side, like, how hard is this water hash shit? And it turned out it wasn't really that hard at all. It's just a lot of it has to do with the starting material. And a lot of it is, as long as you just keep it cold enough, really not a whole lot's going to happen. But yeah, I'm glad. I don't know about recognition we deserved. Like, I don't think we got a whole lot of recognition, and at the same time, I think it was just like chasing fame from. I don't know. Chasing fame in the cannabis industry is like chasing fame in the WWF. Like, I don't know. You can. Not very exciting after you think about it real hard. So the like, once you get good at growing weed for yourself, and you find your solid plants, now there's so many seed, like, you can get most things from seed. What's up, Tim C? Aloha, brah. I got, I don't know if Kelly is still watching, but I got my buddy from Hawaii, and then I got looks like we got another guy from Hawaii. Looks like we got a couple Hawaii guys. Hell yeah. I'm a Kalani high school grad, so that's a high school in Hawaii, if you guys don't know. um, but yeah, yeah, I think I was chasing something like that. And I we like we won third place with our bedroom grow. And that really put things in perspective. And the two places above us were corporate companies. Like not I mean, I don't know if they were like back then you could call them corporate companies, but like they were what we would call like MSOs, or they were big money. And that was who we got like placed under. And it was just like, huh, really? like that's the industry. Like we our first try our won third place in Southern California, but mind you, with I'm not bragging about us at all, because at the end of the day, I don't think we're anything special. Like I'm gonna spend 2025 teaching you guys to grow the same kind of weed, that I grow, and do it exactly the way I do it. And if you don't do it the way I do it, you'll know exactly why, right? So that's gonna be my goal for this channel, and um, just 2025. I'm trying to put some goals in front of myself because was really sloppy about achieving them earlier this year, or this year anyway, and the year before that. So, um, yeah, I think I'm more interested and motivated in seeing somebody else super passionate about weed like me and Nick was, and maybe taking the baton and running with it, because I see a lot of guys passionate now these days, and I'm just kind of shocked. I'm like, well, I don't know where you get your passion from, but um it's awesome and it's inspiring me. So you know and yeah, it's Will says, never doubt yourselves or your skill sets. Like I'm finding now that I'm a lot more valuable to the professional world doing this AV stuff. Um, if you guys don't know, audio video stuff, right? Um, the content creation stuff, I just like apparently understand it a lot because I did a lot of it in church. And yeah, I know. One day I'll tell more stories about church, but I was in one of those super church type deals and got to get exposed to the back, not like exposed, but I got to see behind the scenes and got to see how the production worked. And I was more interested in the production than in, obviously any of the message they were selling, if you will. So yeah. um Check this out, guys. I've been trying to actually I got a little distracted, so let's see if this works. But it's 14 of you. So maybe this weekend I got my calendar up, and what do I have on this calendar anyway? Oh, just my different things that I'll be doing for like FB is flower B and FA is flower A. So those are the two flowering trays I have. And then I'll show you guys how I kind of organize my grow a little bit. And you guys can kind of see how planning and organizing is kind of key. I used to do this in a planner all day long, and for years. I actually have a stack of grow logs. So if you even look on the left side, I have grow log, and grow log is literally every like I haven't even been using it, but every time I do a feeding, or anytime I mix nutrients, I'm gonna log it in that day. So it's always key to know what you fed the plants prior. Um, and you guys will you I'll talk more about that stuff when we kind of maybe this weekend we'll talk about putting a grow calendar and planning ahead. But essentially, if you choose the plants that you want, I'm gonna maybe I'll do a pre-recorded thing and kind of show you guys what a mother plant looks like, and we'll start all the way from a mother plant. And when I cut clones, and then the clones are gonna take a cup, like 1 or 2 weeks to root and whatnot. But yeah, so we're gonna have that all mapped out, and I'm gonna kind of I have it. I've been doing it for 2009, so oh my god, 15 years at least. Um, so yeah, so that's gonna be the next thing we're gonna dive into. Um, Ian Snedden, do you make hash rosin? I don't. I have a lot of friends that do. So now, ironically, I have a ton of friends that can make it for me. So, but I have no friends that make BHO, and BHO is pretty much all that I dab. I've dabbed dry sift rosin from Hans Colonial for about a year and a half. Um, yeah, I think I bought like half a pound of Gorilla Glue #4 dry sift rosin from him, and that lasted me a year and a half. And it was good all the way to the last gram. Like I kept that shit nice. So maybe I'll give you guys tips on how to keep your hash for long periods of time like that too. But yeah, I was dabbing a dry sift rosin as my back as it's pretty much my staple. Put me to sleep thing for a year and a half. That's insane. But that shows you how much like I don't dab a ton, but I do dab a lot more than the average person. Um yeah, love the organization. Yeah, yeah. Bro, you used to watch us when you guys first started. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, man. You know, I actually had I had my channel, and I hid all the videos, back in the day when we got in trouble. Um it's been a long time now, so I can talk about it a little bit more, but um yeah, I got to see I totally forgot I hid them because I can't see them now. So I thought I just didn't have any videos, and they all cuz a lot of them got deleted because I used to um do those glass show tours, and I used to use a lot of EDM music, and back then it was like there was no copyright on it for some fucking reason. I don't know why. There was no copyright on that stuff. So all the video edits, and I used to use iMovie too. Oh, that's funny. I can't believe I used to get away with using iMovie. And I used to just make those edits 2 or 3 a week. And they used to be 30 minutes long. And I used to get $350 from Google every 2 weeks. That's it wasn't Isn't that trippy? Yeah. And so that plus my Starbucks job plus selling weed and making hash for dispensaries. We'll call it hash because I was just making any extract at the time. I was even making a lot of that dry ice sift. I was doing that for a lot of people too. And so I was just making hash for all kinds of people. And then obviously I learned how to do BHO because that was something that had to happen, and to evolve and stay relevant. So um, the amount of knowledge you've gained in the streaming game from last year with the window that you've been learning. Oh, have you actually? Maybe you've been following since I've actually been taking this shit seriously. Um, I would say it was probably November 2023, and like I had a weird epiphany where I was just like, I'm never gonna be happy in this cannabis industry, because it's never gonna pay the bills. Like I have to do something else professionally, and cannabis has to almost be a fun thing again in order for me to stay with it. um so that's where like it hit me, and it was just like, I don't know, like it was a weird feeling losing a passion. Like I remember that feeling like so fucking like vividly. um but losing a passion, just like if it sucks. it it doesn't like, it's not like it hurts or anything. It's just like this weird like aimlessness that all of a sudden that falls over you. Like all of a sudden you don't know what to do tomorrow. Like because you don't give a fuck anymore. Like because there's no direction. Um so uh yeah, so the leniency back then was crazy. E-nails. Yep, yep. E-nails. I actually have a Cobra coil, which is basically an e-nail that you can remove, that you remove the banger. So you just use the e-nail to heat it up, and then you take it off. But that's the closest thing I have to e-nail now. And you guys used to do dab marines with Nick? Hell yeah. That's fucking sick. um I've been peep the journey, especially on IG. Yeah, it's a great craft to get into. Um, yeah, yeah, totally. How old are you? That's a fun question. I would say I'd have you guys guess, but you guys are probably gonna guess a lot lower. And it's probably because I am 50% Asian, or I'm 49% Japanese. So um we'll make that a little game. I am younger than Nick. Let's just put it that way. But 47. No, that's older than Nick. I don't even know if you guys know how old Nick is. So, oh, by the way, check this shirt out. I survived MJ BizCon. And the shirt was kind of shitty. So after I washed it, the collar fucking shrunk up. So I just cut it off, and then I made it into a fat boy shirt. So 43, 34, 40, 40. Okay, what is this, Russian roulette now? Everybody's just throwing numbers down. That, but that's funny though. I'll just say one of you guys got it. Oh, whoa, is that a fucking gnarly vein coming out of my fucking arm? That's gross. Disgusting. 56. There you go. Davin Dacre's got it. 56. Everybody. Everyone loses it. Yeah, no, totally. 100%. Everybody loses a passion, not because a hobby isn't fun, is because you are drained. Yes. Yes. Yeah. And this industry tends to kind of do that. Um, but it's not unique to the cannabis industry, right? I came from the food industry before that. I and yeah, I just sales before that. Actually, food first, and then sales, and then back to food, and then back to sales, and then I just I did a lot of sales and a lot of food industry growing up, and in my 20s, and I might have gave it away, but yeah, growing is a full time job. Um, growing is a full time job. And that is why I am probably one of my. Wait, actually, do I know any of my. None of my friends grow anymore. I don't think. You know what, guys? I said none of my friends grow anymore. Not true. Shout out to Never Falling 89 on Instagram. His name is also Nick, and he grows his own shit too. So shout out to him. Go check him out. He's a good homie. Um, he's friends with our buddy Johnny Flavors, which I want to get on the show because he's the one that always drops off the dab for Nick, and I always bring it to Nick. And it's the one where it's like knocking Nick out every fucking time. Nick's like, "Is that 2 dabs?" I'm like, "No, bro." He said, "This is the dab for you." Oh man, growing is fun. Harvesting is a sucky part. That's 100%. 100%. Um, you know what's funny, Top Shelf, is a lot of people that start growing their first grow, they don't realize that drying it can if you fuck that part up, you're gonna ruin your whole 9-10 weeks of work. Uh, and if that was from seed, hopefully that you didn't have to veg that because there's another 2 weeks, and that's frustrating to me. So I want to help people, really understand the process of growing, and then before they get into it, and then also buying the right stuff. That's a whole nother thing I think we can talk about. Um, yeah, exactly. Top Shelf Cannabis got it 1000% making hay. Cause Cause yeah, it will literally, like, if you dry it wrong, first off, it's gonna be just like it's gonna have like a grassy fucking grossness to it if it's not fully dry, which is kind of the case a lot of times. Um, yeah, uh, and then yeah, it's Will said you can't cut corners. You just got to understand the whole process and just follow directions. And if you can do that, you're gonna be a badass grower. Um, the what Tim says here, growing is fun for sure, but waiting to smoke it, because look, you can skip it now these days. You don't have to wait for it to dry. If you're savvy and you're good with dabbing, you can actually just go straight to um, uh, fresh frozen rosin, um, and yeah, there you go. So fresh frozen and water hash it, and then there's some tricks you can actually, and I'll probably even share with you guys some water hash tricks, because still to this day I live in California, Southern California, where a lot of the trends start for cannabis, and still to this day I don't see people trying to understand what the harvest right freeze dryer is doing, specifically doing what actions is it doing to my hash in there, and replicating those actions without the harvest right. It'll save you quite a bit of money. So, and electricity at the end of the day. So, yeah, those are maybe some tips that I'll also talk a little bit more about. Um, I've been liking a fast dry then wash opposed to a fresh freeze. Yeah, yeah. Um, I will. I don't know about the fast dry. You compromising the like in order to get the water out and to make it dry faster. The terpenes are definitely gonna get molested a little bit. Sometimes a lot of bit, right? Um, but yeah, if you're saying it's more consistent, then that means you probably have a lot more control over that whole process. So that's good. Um, I'm dab now. Don't like smell it. Don't like smelling like weed all the time. Plus, straight to the point. Yeah. Um. Yeah. You know what's shocking is it's sometimes too much for a lot of people out here. Um. I don't know. The new generation doesn't smoke weed, and I don't know. I think like I think the economy really had to do with it because now people can't afford to smoke as much as they want to, and therefore their tolerance went down quite a bit. So, like, even me, right? Like, I can't do dab after dab like we used to in a video. I used to skate over to Nick's house with, all my shit in my backpack, and then we used to sesh dab after dab after dab after dab, just trying new shit after new shit. Like we had like a sampler platter of dabs all the time. Um, and like I could still skate home. Like, but now I just feel like, man, I feel so heavy, feel so jello-y. Like I feel so like my thoughts are all over the place sometimes. But yeah, I definitely dab more than a lot of my peers do. So they just can't they can't handle anymore. And a lot too, their health is not doing good. So like um, it is like my mom, for example, she used to be one that would just chong fucking bowl after bowl, snap them, boom, boom, until she was like giggling at ants on the ground. So that would be like 8 to 10 bowls later. So she would just burn through shit. Um, and now, because she went and just she goes to this shitty dispensary in Harbor City, and it like she buys the cheapest weed. Obviously, I think she buys the ounce. Like she tried the ounces for $40 or something. Obviously, it was the most fucking grossest fucking thing. And my brother just started smoking weed, and he lives with her. He lives with her as well. And he even said he couldn't even fucking smoke it because it was so disgusting. It smelt disgusting. So, so it's like, wow, okay, yeah. So she realized that, and so when she comes in back, when I give her weed now, um, it just puts her out, and so she just can roll a joint now and whatnot. Um, my brother, on the other hand, said he's ready for a dab, so I'm kind of excited to. He just turned 18. He's been smoking mom's weed now for a while. Um, I think he has to learn how to um, afford it. Yeah. So that's something that I think I need to teach my brother, but that's something I don't think this new generation has a little bit of a hard time with really uh um really being independent, I think, but I don't think it's their fault. So um it's hard out here. It's like $60 a gram of rosin BHO. Yeah. Yeah, Tim. You're in Hawaii, I think a lot. I mean, if you're in Oahu, um, I know that guy. What is his name? 808. Oh, fuck. Obviously 808, but so there's a bunch of guys that just fly down. They buy hash out here and they just fly it back down to Hawaii and they just fucking they're locals and they oh, you're on Kauai. Yeah, that was a little harder. Man, you got at least you're in still one of the islands that aren't too fucking fucked up as far as like turning into a resort. Like I know Maui and my my hometown in Kapahulu on Oahu is just going that direction. So you can't afford anything now. Everything's just a big resort. For what would cost 2K, I would grow for 300-400. Yeah, totally, 100%. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I feel this guy. So like I'm one of the few of my friends as well that when I work, I don't dab at all when I work, just kind of in respect for the place that you work at, right? There's a lot of other people I know at work that smoke and whatnot on their lunch breaks and stuff like that, but um yeah, I'm just not that type. I'm out of I can I can hold out if I have a different solution, and my different solution is take 2 or 3 more dabs before work, and yeah, and get it to hold you over. So, but I know a lot of my friends can't really handle that many dabs, especially hold himself together before work. So I get it. I get it. Um, I tend to be a little bit more of a very tense guy if I'm if I'm if I'm not just like I'm a different person when I'm stoned. Let's just say that a different person. Um, I could get double if I found a good one. Oh, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? I don't have a great. Oh, I don't have a great hash yielding pheno. I don't have a great hash yielding pheno really either. Um, but I have the luxury of doing BHO. So BHO doesn't matter what pheno it is. It's always going to be a a good extract in my opinion. So um dab for breakfast, break for lunch and dinner. Yes, sir. Um, on 100%. Yeah, I don't know if I even trained myself to not even work. Want to dab before work. I don't have the urge anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. Um, like I know people don't want to like as well, like the ritual of the torch and all that. Like that kind of turned people off for a good long minute, right? Um, wow, we got 13 people. 13 of you fucking guys still watching me just rap. I guess like the bowl is still there. It didn't even fucking light that up. Should we do that? It got a little quiet because we were talking and shit, and so let's do it.
Serenity now!
We got it. We got it. Ready, guys?
I'll be right back. Don't you go dying on me!
You guys like that soundboard, huh? All right. See, the shitty part is you're not gonna get the coughs out of me. So, but we smoked a good fuck. Oh, we smoked all of it. Go get yourself a flour mill, guys. I mean, I don't get paid by them. Maybe I'll get a free one day. But flour mill, um, you can order one from the Cave Smoke Shop. That's another smoke shop I highly recommend. Smoke shops are closing down all over the fucking place. But you can still get headies. You can still get bangers. You can still get like literally any heady fucking thing you need at the Cave Smoke Shop. So I definitely want to drive over there and check that place out in person because after I've seen the tour from what is it, CCC 420 back in the day, yeah, it was sick. Space case grinder going, yeah, space case grinders were fucking sick because they didn't get dull, so those were fucking tight too. So yeah, I really like those too. Whoo, all right. Oh, this is funny. BHO is hard to make good at home. I tried some closed loop home grow shatter from a guy I knew, but it wasn't great at all. And he was just a guy doing crap work though. It it's it's funny because closed loop on a small scale is kind of a pain in the fucking ass to do properly. Because that's the reason why, and that's the reason why there's not small extractors. It's not because, um, like I don't know, they just don't cater to small guys or something, or they don't want you to do it at home. Obviously, that's probably one of them. But the main reason, and it's because I've ran into this issue when designing them, is that the 5 pound machine costs like $1,000 more than the 1 pound machine. And um you can't just shrink down all the features and expect it to be cheaper. Because it's not really that much cheaper. Like the amount of steel is probably the difference that you pay for. But the safety features are still the same. The valves are still the same. The hoses are still the same. Everything is still the same. So the only difference are these small individual middle spool sections and then the rack mounts, which aren't a whole lot of the costs of a closed loop a butane extractor. So other than that, that's kind of why like you look at it and you're like, oh, why would I want to buy an $8,000 1 pound machine when the 5 pound machine is only $9,000? And then that's going to be a big ass machine that I can't really hide. And you can't really like, and if it's passive, which is probably what you want, you need a certain design. And so like now we're starting to get custom and we're starting to get all over the place. And then that's the only reason why. Um, it's just easier at the end of the day to just go with a solventless technique. But yeah, and it's not like that. I honestly, I'm not against BHO at home per se. I mean, like, I just don't want you to do it in your home. I don't want you to be near your home. Like, you just gotta be responsible about it. Um, you should definitely these days. Um, yeah, these days though, there's so many C1D1 labs that need work. It's so much easier to know somebody that works at a C1D1 lab, and you can actually just do that whole thing safely. Um, so yeah, you're not going to do the process. They're going to do the process. Obviously, you're not going to have to endanger your life at all. So that's the cool part, is there's people these days. That's why it's legal. So you shouldn't have to endanger your life or other people's lives. Right. So that's the another reason why me and Nick really want to start checking out the BHO that is available in the dispensaries, because a lot of this, I mean, not a lot of them, but there's a handful of them that I've actually been to the labs that in LA here. Um, and Nick has probably been into the others that I haven't been into. And so yeah, so that's kind of like the thing we wanted to see, is who's got really who's worth it, because a lot of the times you pay for a $60 gram, it's a gamble, and like there's no, like, this brand that you buy, you come back for it, that brand is not there no more. So like, yeah, so it's good that somebody tells you, hey, go to this shop because they got this and this and this, and it's fire, and you should just get whatever they got of that because that drop is great. That's kind of what I would like to hear from someone, and I just don't hear that. Um, and then when there's a good deal, that's another thing I'd like to know. Like, when the $10 grams pop up that are fire, where are they? So before they get bought up. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with the seshes out here in LA, because that's another thing that people don't seem to know too much about. And that's where a lot of the fire is. So maybe we go do a live feed from a sesh one time, and yeah. Yeah, the process of making BHO is easy, but getting clean materials and safe equipment is uh, a different story, especially depending where you live. That's why I think a lot of people just order off of Best Value Vac, and that's probably the wrong place to get any of your equipment. Um, all right, so shit. Um, well, you guys are like blowing up the comments for a second, and we only have 8 viewers. Let's see. There you go. There you go. I got you, Top Shelf. Everybody will know. There you go. All about the community, guys. All right. What's the fucked up part is that um labs don't the brokers that bring in the material to the labs don't like know how to buy the material properly. So they don't know what's good and what's not, and so they'll buy something that's, especially the live resin stuff, because they're like, they'll buy a pack, and it's weird. They come in like wet pounds. So like, how do you even like measure the efficiency of that? But um, so generally, they'll get a bunch of wet pounds and whatnot and run live resin, and they have to run it through CRC because too much of the process, most of the time that material has been defrosted before it got to them. So at a certain point, so it comes out black, and like it's like fucking gnarly, and and live resin should not be black unless you fucked it up in the in the freezing process. So they just and then they just don't know that until it's already extracted, and you can't like return it after you've already extracted it. So you can't return it, even you can't return weed after you bought it either. So um yeah, so that's kind of what goes on. So no matter what, they got to send it through CRC. So we got live resin on the shelf that looks yellow, and you're like, okay, cool. It didn't go through CRC because otherwise it would have been clear. But no, they're just getting crude oil essentially and sending it through CRC, and it was never dried, so that's why they're calling it live resin. um, the horrible truths of rec cannabis. Um, let's see, I got some Goku. We got nobody watching on Twitch, I think. Oh, look at that. It focused. If we do have a Twitch watcher, um, I haven't seen your comment. Then maybe that's just because I'm not able to see it or something. But if you guys are watching now, you guys are legit. Oh, we got 10 people watching now. But here I got that. Fuck. We're gonna try to encourage as many people to get over to. Ooh, come on, not my finger, you fuck. Um, oh my god, there we go. There we go. What was I fucking even saying? All right. Well, I have a torch up countdown timer, so you guys can torch up with me. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, it's the Goku. Yeah, it's Will's. It's the Goku 2, so it's a seed, bag seed that I popped. It's the second Babs. That's why it's Goku 2. And just the nugs come out huge, and they look like Goku's hair when he's Super Saiyan. And so that is the gay explanation of. All right, sorry, that's not PC anymore. The lame explanation on why I named that. I just needed a quick fucking name, so that's what that is. Because it wasn't abusive OG. It claimed to have come from. I was like, this is not abusive OG. I guess abusive OG does have a sweet kind of OG thing going on, but it was nothing of that sort whatsoever. Let's see. All right, there we go. Whew, that's a lot of white light, but you can see the rig nice. Oh, how long have we been doing this? An hour and 30 minutes. Holy shit. All right. Are you doing any Black Ops 6 tonight, Shido? I don't think I'm gonna do Black Ops 6 tonight. It's already kind of late for me. I'm a early riser. Um, I don't know. Shit. If you guys keep fucking joining and adding viewers all of a sudden, like what is 10 o'clock everybody's time they come on YouTube or something, and I get it's good to do this at the end of the day, because if you guys keep okay, this white light's fucking me up. My eyes. All right, sorry. I'm gonna sacrifice a little bit of the. There we go. fucking shit. Yeah. SSJ2 Goku. All right. Like the origin. It's 8 here in Hawaii. Fuck yeah, it's the sun goes down at like 4:30 over here. Whew. It's 107 over here. Man, what's that? I think I got all the insomniacs. See, look, we're gaining more. I got 15 viewers. Wait. All right. Okay, so let me explain to you guys my dabbing process now that you guys are slave to just watching it. I'm gonna get my. We're not gonna game right now, or probably tonight. After this, well, I might have 2 dabs in me. 1 a.m. here. Yeah, I think I got the insomniacs. We should just call this insomniac sesh. You guys like that torch? Sheets grow on one side and higher standard on the other. No, it's higher standards. It's some fucking company that ripped us off. But I had to buy it just because I was like, fuckers. Okay. So I got my banger. What am I gonna? I need my little insert. So for this, I don't know what you would call. So you see the bottom of the banger, those 3 slits. Those are slurpers. Like, okay, see if I can point them because that might be hard to see. See, it's right at the tip of my finger. There's one slit. There's another slit right there. And there's a 3rd slit right. Son of a slit right there. And so, yeah, those are cut like a Toro slurper. So they're cut at an angle vertically, if that makes sense. So like Evan Shore's one, they cut at an angle to make it spin. And what we found is when you did that, it actually made a lot of air lift the pillar or the pearls, and you got sucked into the joint a little too easily. No, they don't call this a terp slurper. A terp slurper is the other one I was using, where it shrinks, where it starts fat and it shrinks. I think they call this a blender because the original design had a carved D-nail, and black market glass made it. That interestingly carved sandblasted dish. I don't know. It's hard to explain without talking, but I think it's called a blender. But yeah, they what the fuck was I saying now? I don't know. Fucking let's dab. How's that? All right, so this is my little alcohol. So you need a little alcohol reservoir. And then I keep my pillar in there. And you know what's crazy is I don't like any of the Chinese bangers, although they all work. They just like get so fragile over time. But all of the Chinese quartz inserts are fucking baller. They're like, this was the rod that I could never find in the States. Like, obviously, you guys see this little thing. That's just a rod that they chop into tiny pieces. And basically, what you're going to do is you're going to drop it in and it's going to spin. It's going to be hot when you torch it up, and it's gonna spin on the inside and really heat things up. And just like vaporize shit super quickly. So it makes dabs really, really smooth. So I went and got those from a different banger set, a Chinese banger that came with like a bunch of pearls, and it came with a bunch of pillars. I think I have a hollow pillar too. But Mary Dankmas in America. Be right back, maybe with another account to give 2 likes at least. Hell yeah. Thanks, man. I like that name. But yeah, okay. So I dropped that in there. If I don't have that, I'm gonna have 2 pearls or something similar. I use 1 would be fine, but 2 works a little better. 1 is for a terp slurper. This one is wider than that, so I recommend 2 there. Okay, so got that in there. I'm gonna pull out the cap for this is a marble by our friend 710 Glass. Let's see. Focusing is a goddamn mess on this thing. There I go. A little bit of like a dot stacking. Oh, it's a little pink and girly, so kind of dig it, because if anything that makes people go ugh, I kind of dig it. Who made the rig? Leisure. So Luke Wilson. It's a recycler. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna heat it up, and you guys can heat it up with me. You guys got your all right. Everybody got your nails out. Everybody roll your bowls, roll your joints. I don't know how to say that. I'm not gonna. But oh wait, I don't even. Okay, I'm gonna get my dabber ready. So after I torch, then I get my dab. Otherwise, the dab's sitting on the dabber and it'll fucking drip on the table and make a goddamn mess and be a whole fucking liability. All right, here we go. Here we go. Wait. You gotta heat your shit up now. All right, fine. Here we go. All right. And then when you heat it up, you never want to hold it in one spot. You never want the quartz to get red. Roll your joints, LLC. So you want to keep the torch moving. And you want to get as much of it as possible there. And you don't want to heat it up with the cap on. Let's see, there we go. 7, 6. And then I got a cool down timer, which is 1 minute. Boom. Boom. Okay, so we're going to get that back into frame. And then we can get our dab and we get our marble on there. And then it doesn't hurt to give it a... Here's another like. Oh, appreciate it, man. Fuck yeah. Public library. Yeah. 7 viewers, 10 likes, 710, baby. No, we got 12 viewers. I think we got some Twitch viewers because we got 12 total. Hell yeah, baby. Oh, wait.
Don't you go dying on me. Serenity. I'll be right back. Don't you go dying on me. Serenity. I'll be right back. Don't you go dying on me.
And if you feel like you went in a little hot and you might have chazzed something, get another dab out and go in again.
I'll be right back. Don't you go dying on me. Serenity now.
You know what I'm saying? Woo-hoo! That was not a bong hit. Woo, baby. All right. Before the dab gets kicking in too hard, I'm gonna dump your shit out of your banger. You're gonna dry Q-tip it real quick. Get most of it out. Uh-oh. I thought I had a cough coming. Oh, there it is. Okay. And then follow the dry Q-tip with a wet Q-tip. Oh, yeah. We down to listen to some music in this beat. Yeah, I wish we fucking could. I mean, I gotta start. Maybe gotta upload some like this is the closest thing I got to music. Yep. There we go. Okay. Enough of that. All right. If the stream isn't monetized, it's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, we wanted to monetize it, but I think they don't like our smoking. Yeah, if you guys want to like I think the thing I wanted to do was sit here and show you guys the music I am listening to, cuz every week I download new albums and kind of go through them, and I was like, fuck, I should just be reviewing these albums. But I don't think I can play them. Yeah, well, we're definitely going to do more things this weekend. Yeah, pretty sure you can play any music. Okay, well, all right. You rip, dog. Yeah, I'm rip, dog. You saw that fucking dab I took. I told everybody in the beginning of this stream. Oh. That kind of ripped. No, I'm not that ripped, dog. All right, buddy. Tim C, Peace in the East. The YouTuber music. Yeah, okay. Oh god, we got dudes checking me out in the chat. All right. Yeah, okay. Smokes and drinks and then gets advertisements. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, fuck it. Yeah, I know I kept getting kicked when I was showing the Pee Wee Herman's live stream on YouTube. I think some of you guys were on there. I kept getting kicked over and over again. So I know YouTube doesn't like me streaming YouTube. But I swear to God, um, I see like don't isn't there like reaction videos to other YouTube videos? So like how the fuck are they doing that? Like I don't understand, but maybe they're pre-recording it and then posting it, but then how is it staying up? I don't know. Yeah. Um yeah, it's cuz it was Pee Wee Herman. Yeah. I got to change it to something that's not corporately owned, huh? That's the problem. Okay. Well, yeah, if you guys we don't really have a place for you guys to send. You guys can just drop in the comments. That's probably the best place. Cuz even after the stream we'll be able to Nick reads through the comments too. So, um yeah, it'd be cool to get some suggestions for music or um I can definitely load up the music on these pads. So that'd be cool. Um, listen to the newest song Eminem's come raped for or rapped for? Guns and smoke. Clone not come. Oh, Eminem's clone. Yeah, it took me a little bit of deciphering. You guys should see the texts I get from Nick. Um, it's like it's like oh my god, it's like charades. If charades were transcribed in words, that's how Nick texts me. I have to like put the words here, there, mix them together, throw the first letter of them in this. It's like a code. You're always breaking a code. Oh, it's the new Snoop Dogg album. Okay, you said for it too. Uh, yeah, I'm not obviously not the the greatest rap knowledge guy, but I do know 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, and Eminem. I'm not grandpa. Yeah, yeah. And then Nick with the keyboard, he has a laptop, and the his fingers are just bigger than the keys. So, and he likes to type as fast as he's thinking. So yeah, you'll get code words. It's funny. All right, I'm gonna I'm gonna give it 10 more minutes, guys. I'm gonna give it 2 hours, and I'm gonna call it a night. Um, because I gotta get to work tomorrow. I gotta put together a cool stream for you guys this weekend. Yeah, I think we're also kind of come up with some games here and there. Nick's learning how to, his audio and video basics. So he's learning how to route the Roadcaster because he had a bunch of troubles with it, and he overcame them. So I'm proud of him. If I can get Nick to send me a camera signal and then also send me a game and microphone signal, I think it'd be pretty cool because I'll be able to produce the whole thing, and he can just be him, and you guys he can interact with you guys, and I think that'll be a lot more fun. um, I can go ham on the sound effects too. It'll be funny. I think everybody will have a good time. Yeah, Nick is starting to get a hang of it now too. But it's just like if even if Nick were controlling and hosting it, and then I just interacted with you guys, I would have more fun anyway if I was that person. So I think maybe we can't we should just trade off. Wouldn't that be fun? And then be like, hey, today Nick is producing this one. So if there's technical difficulties, Nick on the soundboard, yeah, dude. No, I think that'll be fun because he has the different tastes and different movie quotes that he would use, um and yeah, I think green crack isn't whack, but crack cocaine definitely is. Oh, what's up? Um, that's there you go. That's is that is is that another account for likes? Why was Norm Osborn hidden? What? Did somebody get hidden? Oh, are we having drama in the comments? I'm trying to keep up. Sorry there if I lost. Do we got rogue mods? Do we even have mods on YouTube? I don't think we have mods on YouTube at all. Uh-oh. But Norman is here. Anyways, fuck, I got the dab and I'm fucking ripped. I told you guys. It's going to be the end of the fucking show. Nor Oh, I don't know. Is Norman trying to say something? All right, there's all kinds of shit going on in the comments and it's distracting me. Well, at least you know what the comments remind me of right now. Um, you know, man, I don't know if you guys are old. You guys, some of you guys are old enough. WWF.com had a chat, and man, that was the fucking place to be when I was fucking kid, man. Oh man, WWF chat, yeah. Let's see. Y'all seen how they race swapped Norman Osborn? What? Oh, must be something I don't know about. Oh man. Oh, the Green Goblin. Oh. Oh, that guy. Oh man. That I think I did see something about that. I think I did come across that. I just kind of grazed over it though, but oh man, some of that shit that just randomly gets thrown into your feed. Anyways, but is it 2 hours yet? Fuck, I don't think I can make another 5 minutes. Should we just do another dab and just fucking cap it off? You guys ready? I'm glad we used the soundboard. Oh man, it's the comments are starting to hurt my head. The confusion. It's like a confusion board. You guys awake? Oh, you like that one, huh? Oh
I'll
man.
be right back. Don't you go dying on me.
You guys ready for the heat up timer? Oh, it was just so random. I didn't even know you had the Dumb and Dumber ones. I didn't have the Dumb and Dumber ones until tonight. I was actually thinking about coming on or recording a episode with the calendar thing. Um, if you guys were here earlier when I was talking about that, I have. I even have this. Boom. Nobody's here. Boom. So I'm building a little show so that there's it's a little bit more enjoyable. Probably going to incorporate some little games into our comment section and when I get some money this year, I'm going to start investing into this making some merch for you guys. Um the the OG, subscribers are definitely gonna get something cool. But yeah, I definitely want to throw the support back out to the people who have been supporting us and just doing shit. I hit the fucking timer and I didn't fucking heat anything up. So that's the wrong one. All right. God damn it. God damn it. Happy New Year, everyone. You hiding? Why you lying? That's another account. Oh, I think did we finally get like bots or something back on this account? I remember Nick used to get crazy hater bots that used to just spam the shit out of his accounts. Did we get another one? It seems like we did. All right. I'm going to not glorify the spammer. What was message that was hating? What message? What? All right, here we go. We're gonna heat up. I know it sounds like like a sounds like somebody's using Google Translate or something. What was message that was hating? Hater? All right. This one's gonna do it, guys. So I hope you are also light your bowls, roll your joints, um, heat your bangers, pour your shots. I forget what he calls it. Okay, and then boom, boom. All right. Get those dabs out. All right. Cheers, y'all. Not yet. Got 40 seconds. All right. Actually, I might even let it go a little longer. Okay, here we go. Probably be on tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow night. So I'll work on the calendar thing. Yeah, you better be standing by. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Don't you go dying on me.
Serenity.
Cheers. Oh, let's go.
Serenity.
All right. Just gonna clean off the dabber. Did you really say turkey noise sound effect? Oh, he must be a young one. All right. Dump it out. All right, you guys. Well, that's pretty much fucking whatever's left in me for now. 2 hours. I can't believe we did that. The movie Free Birds is dope. Got it. But yeah, we'll do more fucking session shit, and well, you guys gotta still help me decide on what cultivar we're running next. So, all right, fucking A. Peace and ease, everybody. See ya next time.